Hello, everyone. My name is JP right now. I'm CEO of the Women's Cup, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the announcement of the 2024 Women's Cup and its return to Louisville, Kentucky. It's an honor to be here. I will be introducing very relevant people in the Louisville community here in a minute. But first, I wanted to take a minute to tell everyone how important it is for us to be back in Louisville. The Women's Cup was born in 2021 here in Louisville. It was played at this stadium as the stadium was just getting underway and the team was playing its first season. And Racing Louisville beat Bayern Munich on an August evening on 11 penalty kicks to become the first champion. At the time, it was a very important victory for the franchise, and it gave the Women's Cup its birth and made it a world-renowned property. From then on, we played a second tournament in Louisville, and then in 2023 expanded to Europe and played in Madrid. And this year, the Women's Cup has grown to the largest international women's club soccer tournament in the world, and it has already been played in Colombia at the beginning of the year, and now we'll have 2 tournaments in the United States, qualifying tournaments for a Final Four event to be played early next year. So the tournament that was born in Louisville, grew up in Louisville, and then became a world-renowned now women's tournament is coming back to Louisville. It's home, and I'm very happy to announce that today. So we're going to have the 3 teams that will accompany Racing Louisville this year presented today. We'll present 2 of the 3 teams. We're going to hold a 4th mystery team to announce next week. But today I'm happy to say that joining Racing Louisville in 2024 will be Italian champion Juventus and South American champion Palmeiras from Brazil. So Juventus from Italy and Palmeiras from Brazil will be joining Racing Louisville, and a 4th team we will name next week, which will be very, very impressive, in a 4-team tournament that will be played in August 9th and 13th of this summer.
First, I want to thank the members of the media for coming out today and supporting us and letting people see what we're trying to do here. That really helps. I guess to Ryan, I'll say, damn it, we should have won that thing in 2022 when we got to the final, but so it goes. But when JP first approached us, 3 or 4 years ago with the Women's Cup, we were already saying, we were going to bring soccer, Major League Soccer, big league soccer to Louisville. We had done that with, Louisville City, and, for my shameless plug on them, right? Two cups, 9 straight Eastern Conference finals for those young men. But we knew we needed to do similar things for the women if we were really going to be what we said we were going to be. And the Women's Cup idea just sounded perfect, right? Let's let Louisville be the host city and be the home that hosts some of the greatest women's teams in the world, right? And we're now in our 3rd gyration of doing that. The tournament itself is expanding. We were in Madrid last year, and we were in Cali and Colombia early this year. My wife was disappointed when I told her we were in Louisville, not in Italy, for this August stuff. But we want to bring that here, and we obviously ultimately hope that the ultimate home of the championship round of the Women's Cup is here. It probably will move some, but we won't be out of the rotation. So I just want to say thanks to our fans, our supporters, our players and coaches for keeping us relevant, right? We're not going anywhere except onward and upward. And we do have new trophy cases on order, just so you know, and we'll be filling those soon, okay? So with that, I'd like to introduce a man that needs no introduction, right? Mayor Craig Greenberg, and thank you and the city for all your support.
Thank you so much, John and JP. This is a very exciting day. It's great to be here with Cleo Battle from Louisville Tourism, with Greg Fonte from the Louisville Sports Commission, and on behalf of the entire city. I think we are all still in the euphoric high of just completing a historic Derby 150 weekend, where the world was watching our city and came to our city to experience a great sporting event. And now we're about ready to host another one in 2 weeks when the world comes back and all eyes are on us again for the PGA Championship. And so now today, to have this great news of another world-class sporting event coming back to Louisville again with the Women's Cup this summer is just another example of us continuing the momentum as Louisville continues to move forward. It's a great way to showcase women's soccer, and I am so committed to doing everything I can as mayor to continue to promote women's sports throughout our city, throughout our country. I would love for us to build on this momentum, the great momentum that racing has, what the Women's Cup has, to become the women's sports capital of the world right here in Louisville. And then having the Women's Cup here and hosting the Women's Cup is a great opportunity towards that goal. We need to acknowledge and thank John and the entire Soccer Holdings teams for everything that you all have done and that your team has done to help make this and everything you've done with both teams a reality. And also part of it is this wonderful stadium that we have that can host worldwide international events like this. So to John, James, Ryan, Coach, everyone involved with these teams and with making this a reality, thank you all so much. We also are proud, again, Louisville Tourism and Louisville Sports Commission are proud to support this initiative. Louisville is such a great city for these type of events, whether it's hosting hundreds of thousands of people for the Derby, tens of thousands of people for events like Bourbon and Beyond and the Women's Cup, any amount in between. There is no better place in the world to showcase our city and to show the world what great hospitality we have. We love our sports, we love hospitality, and so the Women's Cup is a perfect example for this. And I'm excited to welcome back the two teams that JP mentioned, the third mystery team next week. We hope that they too have a great experience in our city in all ways but one. We do not want them to like their time on the field. We want racing to definitely come out on top, but we're excited to welcome them in every other way while they're here. They will be delighted with their time here in Louisville. We will show them the great hospitality that we have. And again, I want to thank everyone, JP, John, everyone, Ryan, everyone that's been involved for helping to make this a reality. We're excited to welcome the world back to Louisville for the Women's Cup this August. And one other key member of the team that helps make all of this a reality is Ryan Dell. We've been working closely, Ryan, with this event and others that we're trying to make a reality for our city. Ryan, we appreciate everything that you do in your role, and please come join and share a few words as well. Go racing, and welcome back to the Women's Cup.
Some big shoes to fill there from Mayor Greenberg. We're thrilled to welcome the Women's Cup back to Louisville. This will be the third time this tournament will be held at Lynn Family Stadium. Events such as these highlight this world-class venue that we have here in Butchertown. This is also a showcase to our city to a global audience and supports Mayor Greenberg's mission to make Louisville the women's sports capital of the world. To bring in world-renowned clubs such as Palmeiras and Juventus to Louisville will help racing stay sharp during the Olympic window, display our elite facilities, and give fans highly competitive matches to enjoy. Beyond that, who doesn't love to play for a trophy? The entire Racing Louisville organization is excited for the return of the Women's Cup, and we look forward to welcoming teams and fans alike to Louisville. All right, JP, you're back up.
All right, so I'd like to once again, thank you, Cleo and Greg, for being here today, and the support of Louisville Tourism and the Sports Commission. Of course, Mayor Greenberg, thank you so much for the support that you've given us. We first started talking about the Women's Cup before you were elected, and now you are the mayor, and I'm happy that this project can come back to Louisville under your command. And of course, John, thank you so much for all your continued support for the vision of allowing the Women's Cup to take place in Louisville the first year, and then getting on board with making this endeavor grow. We're very, very excited once again to be back in Louisville. This is the home of the Women's Cup. It'll be played here August 9th and 13th. We'll then move to Kansas City for the tournament there, 14th and 17th. I'd like to tell everybody that tickets are on sale as of right now at the womenscup.world and the Racing Louisville website. And we hope to see everybody this summer for some great, great women's soccer action. Thank you very much.